Darth Vader Santa Claus. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between and outside the binary, welcome to my training journal. This is a place where I just record my thoughts and feelings about the training that I'm going through, that I've been working on, and how it affects me. If that's what you're here for, you are here in the right place. Sorry, I sound like absolute garbage. I've been sick the past couple of weeks, so that's why I haven't had many uploads. I appreciate y'all's patience. First off, I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for watching the videos. It's been a lot of fun and pretty challenging making this channel and trying this out. This is a lot of fun, so I really wanted to say thank you for watching and tuning in. It's been really meaningful. I hope each and every one of you have been having a fantastic holiday and have you been spending it with the people that you love. And make sure you get good food, because this is the time of year for good food. As you probably can tell by my voice, I'm not feeling so well. It's kind of why videos have been a little sparse recently. I'm just now getting my voice back. I know it sounds terrible, but it doesn't hurt, so that's a good thing for right now. I'm not feeling that great, so I'm gonna try and keep this training journal a little bit more succinct than normal, so it might be a bit shorter. First off, I want to start with my shoulder update. It's actually, I feel like it's almost completely healed. Other than like the odd, chest day that really hurts, or that I push too much, or like if I try and pick something up at an odd angle, it's really not in any pain. I gotta keep an eye on it. But I feel like I'm getting confident enough in like its movement and its strength that I might be able to work in like a lightweight shoulder workout. Probably not much, but I think it's kind of necessary at this point for it to get a lot of its strength and to really get its function back. It's getting there, but because it's been feeling better, I've actually, done a bit of my own home training for EI. Leads into our next section. I've been working in the backyard more recently, just working on the Ichimonji cut, because it's the most basic, it's the most, the most used, and it really gives you a benchmark of where you're at with like your weight displacement, like where you're cutting with the blade. And I've been recording myself because recording myself isn't something I normally do, because it's kind of a hassle to set it all up, but it does give you like valuable insight to where your weight is going. Like I was saying, where you're cutting, where your weight is shifting to, where it ends up, where your hands are, all these different things that I'm not thinking about in the moment as much because I can't see it. And it's a weird perspective that I'm not quite used to, but I remember I forget exactly what I was listening to. I think it was a Michael Jordan interview, but essentially it was someone talking about Michael Jordan, where he would just rewatch his religiously, and like he would study his old game matches or his previous game match, and he would just look for his like holes in his game. He would look for issues or things to work on, and I'm like, that's something I haven't done as much and I need to do, because that's a whole bunch of valuable insight. You don't know how you look sometimes because you're not watching yourself. This isn't like a third-person video game or something. So it's an interesting introspection that I've been liking. I don't know if I'm gonna rejoin class for Hatsunuki on the new year. I've got a lot on my plate, and I don't know if I still don't think I can commit to a class. I don't think I can commit to a class schedule, and I'm kind of just working on my own pace right now. So I might not be going to Hatsunuki, but I will be having my own Hatsunuki at before the sunrise this new year. So if you want to see me get up before the crack of dawn and swing a sword at the sun, follow the social medias. Although I haven't been going to Golds for the past week or two, for obvious reasons, I've been really enjoying the results of the new bulking season. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty strong. I like the way that my legs are looking. I like the way that I'm feeling. Of course, I have like a whole new layer of fat here for me, but I just gotta burn that off later. One of the fun things, one of my coworkers, I mentioned this in a previous training journal, was a personal trainer / professional like competition bodybuilder at one point. So I've been picking up all these little things from him, these little tips and tidbits where it's like, oh man, if I just turn my wrist here, or if I just do this here for this exercise, this makes it a whole new animal that I don't have to like shift up and weight. I just have to change how I'm doing it And this is a lot tougher than I thought, so it's really cool to like have a workout buddy who knows so much more than you, and I'm very thankful. It's hard to keep up with him sometimes, because he's much more experienced than me, of course, but it feels nice to have someone smarter than you kind of, you know, show you what to do. I've noticed, because I've been looking through my training journals, like my actual journal that I go back and I write down the progress of what I've done, and I've noticed that I've really stopped stretching and I've stopped doing abs and cardio, and that's just being lazy on my part. I really need to fix that and focus that in my training, because that's not something I should be like leaving up to. I should be leaving on the table. That's not something I should be doing. That's not something I need to be doing, because it's gonna cause trouble for me down the road, and I don't need to do that. I need to focus, and I need to be consistent when it comes to these things, because I don't want to have heart problems. I know I'm probably already way there with the amount of pre-workout that I have, with especially stretching, because if I don't stretch, it's only a matter of time that I just get another one of these injuries. So I have to be honest with myself and y'all and know that this is something I have to do. So now is the time to change. Also, we are about to do progress pics, so if you don't want to see my body, skip to the time right here on the screen and you won't have to look at me. You have been warned, this is your final chance. Alright. Yeah, it is definitely showing that bulking season is now in progress. My belly is definitely showing that, and I'm fine with it. It's just, you know, part of the process of bulking and cutting, you know, it's how you stack on muscle. But I'm going to be consistently using these 7 bodybuilding basic poses for progress pics in the future for reference. Again, like I said, I do like how my legs are looking because of this. I like how I'm getting that teardrop back. I used to have that when I was doing stunts up in Maryland, but it's always a little weird to like see my back sometimes. And what's also nice is my chest is filling out a bit more, which is something that, you know, I had to stop doing for a while because of my shoulder was injured. So it's nice that I'm kind of getting this back and I'm feeling it fill out. It feels good, which is the whole point of this. Like the whole reason I'm working out and all this stuff, you know, it's nice to be able, I mean, part of it is definitely like I want to be mobile, I want to be able, I want to be healthy, but I also want to feel good, and I don't feel good when I can't move. I feel stagnant. I feel like my blood just sits and it's awkward and weird. I gotta move. I feel the ants in my blood. It's weird. Oh, there is a new trailer for the Sounds of Danger web series that I'm in. I actually gotta do a little bit of choreography for a hand-to-hand / knife fight. So you'll see a little bit of that in there. And, you know, if that's something that interests you, you know, go check it out at Minority Geeks or on, you know, the social medias. Check them out. They got other stuff, other projects coming up. But if you want to see me be Red Arrow in their web series, go check it out once more at Minority Geeks here somewhere on the screen. Should be a link. So, like, a couple years ago, I started making a throwing axe target, and, well, I actually made one years ago, but when I moved into this place that I'm staying now, I had started making a throwing axe target, and then I just stopped. I got like halfway through, and I just completely stopped, and it sat in the garage for 3 years, and I finally got to finishing it. I didn't completely finish it, but I could at least throw an axe into it, which is good. But I just put it on like a cable spool up against a tree, and my girlfriend and Justin and I would all just be throwing axes and throwing knives and throwing stars at it until it broke. And I wish we had footage of us throwing stuff at it, but it's in such disrepair at this point that if I throw something at it, it's just gonna fall apart even more. I gotta make a new one, or I gotta fix that one and make a new one. So there will be more. There will be more to the throwing axes, because I also got more throwing axes for Christmas, so I have to make a new one. It's my responsibility as a Yort. The kitty skate update. Now, I find it funny that in previous training journals, it started out as like skateboarding tricks, and now this is a segment about cats that I see in my neighborhood. I eventually do want to get back to like learning tricks for the skateboard, but man, those cats just take priority sometimes. But we haven't been seeing too many. We honestly haven't seen too many. And it's probably because it's been so cold outside that many people aren't like letting their cats out. But if you want to see the updates on the cats that we do see, follow the Instagram. That's where you're going to see them first. You're always going to see them on the stories. Check out those cats. That's really it for this training journal. Like I said, I'm kind of keeping it short to, give my voice a bit more rest. I shouldn't be talking as much as I am. I hope I don't feel this tomorrow. But I do want to talk a bit about setting goals for myself and expectations, because I have a bad habit of setting too many goals and expecting too much of myself. And not in a bad way. There's just so much that I want to do that I put myself in so many directions that I don't get done what I need to, or I don't get a real sense of accomplishment of moving past a goal, because it's just kind of like so small and incremental it doesn't matter, or I blow past it and I don't think about it, and I don't give myself the satisfaction of I did something. I worked on something, I changed it about myself, and now I've improved. So it's something I struggle with, and I could come on here and be like, oh, well, this year I'm going to jump higher, I'm going to strike harder, I'm going to shadow box more, I'm going to work more mitts, I'm going to do the unicycle, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make all these promises, but that's not really what I want to do, because y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see me make a bunch of empty promises that I don't know if I'll remember. But what is measured is improved. And this training journal has been something that has really helped push me and keep me consistent in a strange way. Like, I know I don't always show it. I know I'm not consistently uploading these all the time, but it's always in the back of my head, and it's always pushing me to continue to do more, to continue to improve on myself, and like I was saying earlier, be honest with myself and y'all about where I'm at and what I'm doing. So I hope that with this training journal, y'all find it interesting, y'all are here for it, y'all are supportive, and I really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, I hope you guys stick with me for the journey and see all the cool stuff I do get to do, because I do have cool things that I am gonna do, and can't wait to share it with y'all. I appreciate y'all being on this journey with me, and thank you once again for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I'll see you guys next time. Have a happy new year. Peace.